Right fellas, welcome back to a brand new video. And I thought I get a lot of questions about the Sapphire and how much I paid for it. So in this video, I'm going to tell you how much I paid for this garage, right? The full garage. I'm going to tell you how much I paid for the Sapphire, which I picked up from Scotland about 1.5 years ago. And I'm also going to tell you exactly how much I paid for the 3-door Cosworth. Now, I've had the 3-door about 18 years. Probably right around 18 years. But let's start with the garage, right? The shell of the garage was put up about 2-3 years ago. There's a series on YouTube. If you search in the videos, you can see he's building the garage from scratch. There was a little single garage before that. So in the videos, you can see he's building it. The full garage, excluding the insulation, all the tools, just like a waterproof garage. Tiled roof. 2 sets of doors, a roller door, electric roller door. The garage cost me about £20,000. This was probably peak COVID as well. So as I was building it, the prices were just stacking up. It was just getting more and more expensive as I built the garage. But in the end, it cost me near enough £20,000 for this double garage with obviously a concrete floor. Now, the 3-door Cosworth, that cost me about 18 years ago, 5.5 grand, right? And now it's worth a lot more. But this car does have a bit of a funny history. From new, this car was originally Moonstone Blue. It was this colour here. This is the original door off the car. But someone crashed the car. So it was then reshelled into a brand new shell. And instead of painting it Moonstone Blue, they painted it white. So everything on this car is white. If you scratch this paint off, it's white. It's bare metal under there. It's not Moonstone Blue. I paid 5.5 grand for it. It was a project when I got it, so I've done a lot of work on it over the 18 years. I've put the wheels on, I've put suspension on, what else have I done? All kinds, really. It did actually have a leather interior when I bought it, so I've put the proper cloth seats in, what it should have. To me, one of the best cloths in any car. I put the 3-spoke steering wheel on. I've just done loads of stuff to it, to be honest. So I'll show you under the bonnet. I don't really use this car that much. The Sapphire is actually a lot better of a car to drive than the 3-door. And there's under the bonnet. It's got, but tell you what, right, let's start at the beginning. This bumper, right, is now worth more than I paid for the full car 18 years ago. I paid 5.5 grand for the full car. That bumper with the splitter and the little fog light things there is probably worth about 5.5 grand. Madness. The price of these parts on Cosworths is just madness. This isn't the original engine. This is a RS500 engine with the bigger thick-walled block, 205 block, small core. The engine is probably worth 10 grand. More than I paid for the car again. I mean, like say these parts here, these plastic trim. I've seen people selling these for like £600, £700, £800. Spoilers, again, big money. This top one, it's probably getting on for 2 grand. That lower one, £1 grand, 2 grand. Prices, just prices, man. Fellas, absolutely mental. The bonnets fetch good money as well, obviously. It's different to a normal Sierra. It's got the vents in, but such a cool car, just such a cool car. I do think it's selling it sometimes, but then when I come in the garage and look at it, I'm just like, no way, I'm keeping this. Onto the Sapphire. This car is actually for sale, where it's probably sold by the time you're viewing this. At the minute, it's the cheapest one in the UK, and like I say, I picked this up from Scotland about 1.5 years ago. I've left the doors open, I've washed it, and I just like to let all these rubbers air off and dry off properly. This is obviously a white 2-wheel drive Sapphire Cosworth. We've got the amber indicators. I've put the wheels on, I've put new suspension on. I've done a lot of work on this car since I picked it up. But yet again, fellas, just such a cool car. To me, if you get the Sapphire, this is exactly what you want. You want an early white 2-wheel drive Sapphire Cosworth. The 2-wheel drives. People say these cars, the 2-wheel drive Sapphires, are the best driving Cosworths of all. And honestly, after driving this, I have to agree. For all, it's the same floor pan, engine, running gear, everything as that car. This one drives so much nicer than that one. So this is the one I use the most, but I don't even know why I'm selling it, to be honest. But such a cool car again. I mean, I've put all the cloth trim in. Oh, man, look at it, man. Honestly, fellas, I'm absolutely gutted to be selling this. It does need work doing, and this is the, like I say, this is the cheapest one in the UK at the minute. I mean, it's missing the door speakers and like there's little cracks on things. There's so many daft little jobs that need doing on this car, but it's so cool. Absolutely love it. As for how much I paid for the car, I've never actually mentioned it on YouTube yet, but for that Sapphire Cosworth, I paid £13,000 a year and a half ago. Since then, the prices on the Cosworths has gone up. So, I mean, I don't know. I paid 13 grand for it. I've spent a fortune on it. I've done all the fuel system on it. I've put wheels, brand new suspension, interior, badges, lights, so much. I've done so much work on the car. And it still needs a load doing to it. So, like I say, at the minute, this is the cheapest Cosworth for sale in the UK. And I know a lot of you keep asking how much I did pay for the car, so there you have it. £13,000 about 2 years ago, year and a half, 2 years ago. And you might be wondering how I've managed to pay for it. So I've always done something to make money. I've done wedding photography for a while, and I've also got a full-time job. So there's a couple of ways I make money. My main income, number one, is my full-time job. I'm a full-time mechanical engineer. I make bits for oil rigs in a factory. It's not a bad job. It's not a bad paying job. I quite enjoy the job. I'm lucky I find it quite easy. It's not a complicated job to me. So that's number one. Number one, my full-time job is engineering. My second income, I would say, it's probably a tie between a couple of things. YouTube pays, not bad. To be honest, YouTube is more of a hobby. I do pay tax on everything. I have to pay tax on everything I earn on YouTube. But YouTube is another source of income. Another source of income is the adverts, what you see on my channel, sponsored videos, stuff like that. And also another source of income, which my girlfriend hates us doing, is I'm always buying and selling stuff. If I see something for sale and I think I can make 50 quid on it, I'll buy it. I'll buy it and I'll flip it, or at least I'll try. And generally, I always do all right. I've never lost big on anything. But that is like the four main sources of income. Number one, my full-time job. I put a lot of my full-time money from my full-time job into the cars. It's a hobby for me. I enjoy doing it. I don't do it as a business. It's literally what I enjoy doing, playing with these cars. So a lot of my full-time job money goes into the garage, the tools, the cars, everything you see in the videos. The second income is YouTube. Third is sponsors in the videos. And fourth is buying and selling stuff. I'm always buying and selling stuff. While I don't make anywhere near as much doing that, it is something I've always done. Yet again, fellas, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll leave a link to my Instagram below. Make sure you check that out. And if you want to see more Cosworth content, don't forget to subscribe and check out my other videos. But yet again, thanks for watching. I hope that answered some of the questions, what I know you guys have. But that's it. Yet again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.